Can we talk? Can we talk about who, what, where, and when? Because that's what I feel like talking about today. I want to talk to you about creating the best part of any party plan. When it comes down to the details, who, what, where, and when. Because, in a way, that's kind of like what getting sober is like. You know, when you think about the details, who, what, where, and when, it's not that much different than throwing a party. And we've all thrown a party, right? I mean, if you haven't thrown a party, what are you doing watching this? My name is Amay Lamdu, and I'm not a genius, I'm not a guru, but I do have a bit of experience regarding substance abuse disorder. Maybe you're going to find helpful. The name of my business is Create Your Nice Day. You can find me on the web, createyourniceday.com. On there, you're going to find a taste of my collage work, a taste of my writing, a little bit more of both is going to be coming soon. My purpose is to help people prepare for the journey of a lifetime by telling as many people as I can that life is meant to be an adventure. Life is really just a series of adventures, one little adventure after another. Okay, so deciding to change something major in your life is a major life-changing event. Duh. So I'm always surprised when people say that they want to quit drinking, using, smoking, eating, without recognizing that it's going to require more than just the stopping part. Crisis is usually the first part. Self-awareness becomes the second part. The third part is coming up with a plan to stop. And then the stopping is actually the fourth part. All that stuff, 1, 2, 3, and 4, that makes up your life-changing event. However, it's the stuff that comes after the stopping that makes the continuous stopping a bit difficult, a tad challenging. It makes it really hard. But what adventure isn't difficult? If adventures weren't difficult, we would never end up rooting for the hero. Of course, adventure, it's going to be difficult. How do you think heroes become heroes? And that's what the original purpose of parties were. They were like coming out parties for heroes. They were the celebrations that marked the onset of some life-changing event. And we still do that to some extent. Birthday parties signify the coming of the new year of living. Baby shower celebrate a change, and the change the new baby's going to bring. And even funerals, if they're done right, are celebrations for a hero who mastered his or her adventure. Now, am I suggesting you throw an actual party before starting to get sober? No, because you might change your mind. But I do want you to think of this as a significant change. And I want you to change the way that you're going to approach it. I want you to think about this as a celebration. A celebration that's going to require planning, organization, and timing. You're going to need planning, organization, and timing in order to make the most of this opportunity. So let's think of our substance abuse disorder recovery, and let's think of it in terms of throwing a party for ourselves. And what are the 4 things you need to get clear on before you throw any kind of bash? Who, what, where, and when. And you got to figure that stuff out right from the gate. Who? Who's going? And who isn't going? And who's in charge of them when your party is going on? You are going. Then what are you going to do? And what are those people going to do when you're not there? You need to get sitters for your parties. And what I mean by that is you got to get sitters for your recovery time. Because who's going to tend to the other people that you tend to when you're not there? People like husbands and parents and siblings and friends. You know what? Please don't skip this step. And a lot of people do. But please don't. Because if you don't figure out who's going to keep the crashers out, they will crash. and they will crash your recovery. Do not say to yourself, they will be fine on their own. No, they won't. They won't want you to go to the party. They will want you to stay with them. So make a list. What are some options? Husbands, start that honey-do list. But another thing you can do is give gift cards. Gift cards to the movie, gift cards for going out to the coffee shop with friends. Parents, I think it's important that we still make time for them, but it's also okay to take a step back, even if it's just for a moment. Siblings, this is the way you work it with siblings. Be the first to call, be the last to call. But it's okay to take a step back. And your friends, I would suggest taking a major step back. Because it's like it is sometimes at a party. You just got to get outside and get some air. Okay, so what? And I would say, what is your what? What is it you want to do? And write it down. And whatever it is you write it down again and again and again and put it everywhere. Put it on your mirror, put it in your purse, put it in your car, put it in your office, because you need to remind yourself every chance you get that it's hard being a hero, but that you are a hero. And you know what? Sometimes even heroes get tired of being a hero. Sometimes. And you need to remember what you got in this for. And where. Choose your course of direction. Where are you headed? You know, which boat are you going to take to get there? And then you got to figure out, where is the boat? On the dock? Where on the dock? Get the details going. And remember, there's 7 days to a week. When? You know what? This is a lot. This might be the toughest one for people. When? Most people struggle with this one a lot. When? But I can make this really simple for you. When would be now. You have just started your recovery now by just watching this video, by just starting to think about your beginning. You have begun. Isn't it crazy how life works? Welcome to the adventure. Now, where are we going? Next week, we're going to start talking about institutional options. We're going to talk about evaluations, outpatient, inpatient, and what to expect. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody, and God bless you. If you're not a believer, that's okay. Just ask Him to keep blessing you until you are. Okay.